Hi guys, in case you're just watching me for the first time, my name is Elizabeth. I live here in Germany and I've been living here for the past 10 years. So today I would like to share with you 10 things which I've learned during my stay here in Germany. The first one is making unannounced visits. Here in Germany, you don't just visit people like that. It's not like over there in my country, Nigeria, where you can just say, let me just stroll to see this person. uh, Many people here, they value their privacy so much and they enjoy their alone time. That is why there's a high tendency of this person not opening the doors for you when you visit people unannounced. So always schedule for an appointment before going over to people's house. This is one thing I've learned about Germany. So the second thing I learned about Germany, ignoring quiet times. Here in Germany, you have to follow the procedure. They have what they call the Ruhezeiten. This is usually between 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. in the morning. So during this time, you're not allowed to do stuff like drilling or playing loud music. Failing to do this will run to your neighbors calling the cops on you. So this is something you really want to pay attention to. The third thing I learned about Germany is that you do not cross the traffic light when it's red. So this is something I know before, even before coming to Germany. In my country, this is also one of the rules, but just that a lot of people do not pay attention to this. Here, it's not only illegal, it's also socially unacceptable, most especially if this is done while a child is standing behind. So, this is something you really want to avoid. So the fourth thing I learned about Gemini is that Gemini has a very strict recycling system. So they have different colors of containers for different kind of waste. So you do not just put everything into one container. Failure to separate waste correctly does not only attract disapproval from your neighbors, it could also attract a huge fine to it. The fifth thing I've learned about Gemini is that it's a taboo over here for you to wish people early birthdays. So here in Germany, you do not wish people a happy birthday in advance, just like the way we do in my country. Don't wish them a day before, an hour before. In fact, you even do not wish them a minute before their birthday. It's always advisable for you to wish them exactly the same time as their birthday. So this is usually considered as a bad luck if you send a happy birthday before the actual time of the birthday. So the other thing I've learned is that credit cards are not accepted everywhere. In many establishments, most especially in the small ones, they do not accept credit cards. So we have what they call the kiosk shops like this. They usually do not accept credit card, and even if they do, you must buy something. You must purchase a certain amount of stuff. For example, they could say you can pay with your credit card only if you're buying something from 5 or 10 euros. So it would be your best interest for you to always make sure you're always on cash. The other thing I've learned about Gemini is that it's a taboo or it's socially unacceptable here for you to go into people's homes without carrying a gift. For example, if you're being invited for a birthday or a get together party or whatsoever, you don't just go there empty handed. You have to take little things. It could be just a chocolate or maybe a small flowers, but you don't go there empty handed. This is usually seen as disrespectful and you're likely not to be invited for your next visit. Another thing I've learned about Gemini is that Germans have two types of you. So they have the formal form of you and they also have the informal form of you. So the formal form of you is what they call Z, and the informal form of you is used as is referred to as do. So if you're not yet cool with someone, it is advisable for you to always, when talking to them, to always say Z, because you using do so early could be seen as impolite and disrespectful, and most Germans do not really tolerate this. Most of them will go as far as telling you that you're not allowed to say do to them. So that is why it's also advisable for you to ask during a conversation. You might ask by saying darf ich Sie duzen? So if the person gives you their approval, that you can go ahead and say do to them. So the ninth thing I've learned in Germany after my 10 years of stay here is not using the right toasting etiquette. So here in Germany, during a party or whatever get together you're holding, you would always have to take your wine glass up while keeping the eye contact. So you failing to keep the eye contact while toasting is usually seen as a bad luck, and Germans do not really welcome this art. So the last thing I've learned during my stay here after 10 years is misunderstanding the strength of the German beer. So we all know that Germany has one of the most strongest beer in the world. So it is advisable for you not to underestimate Germany's beer by comparing them with our own beer over there in Nigeria or in Africa. So German's beer has a higher content of alcohol in comparison to the beer in other countries. So do well to pace yourself and know your limits to avoid unintended intoxication. So guys, here you have the 10 things which I've learned after 10 years of my stay here in Germany. So guys, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Here in this channel I talk about my experience living in Germany, how I was able to do my Ausbildung. I talk about in everything in regards to my profession as an educator and Erzieherin in German here in Germany. So guys, have a nice day and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.